Greetings everyone, welcome to Hoop Nation. Now we all know that NBA players are the most physically gifted and skilled athletes in the world. However, most players have that one skill that they're known for. For example, Luka Doncic is a phenomenal player all around and there's no doubt about that. But one skill that sets him apart from others is his elite shooting ability as well as his quick and smooth shooting stroke. Now, sometimes you'd think that this Slovenian guard was a veteran in the league, not a young prodigy on the rise to greatness. But what makes him so unique compared to other players in the NBA? What's the secret to his game? Does it have anything to do with the Luka Doncic step back? Well, you better stick around to find out because we've got the inside scoop and we'll be breaking it down for you now. Let's talk about some history. When he was just 16, Doncic began his career with Real Madrid, a team in Spain that competes in two of the best competitions outside the NBA, the ACB, Spain's top domestic league, and the EuroLeague, the intercontinental competition that pits Europe's best clubs against each other. So for 3 years, Doncic honed his game against former NBA players and top international stars, a vast improvement in competition faced by players who spent just a lone season in the NCAA. He's had a ball in his hand since his dad, Sasa Doncic, used to cradle him with a basketball as an infant. Luka was born to a family sewn into basketball royalty. Doncic's dad played in the EuroLeague until he was in his mid-30s, and his godfather, Ratko Nesterovic, had a lengthy 13-year NBA career. Luka Doncic has had the love for the game since he was just a young child. NBA All-Star Goran Dragic, who played with both Luka and Luka's father, said, "Even at that age, you could tell he had a great feeling for the ball, like his dad. At just the young age of 7, he handled the ball perfectly and his core vision came naturally." At that age, Luka started playing organized basketball. He played for local powerhouse Union Olimpija in Slovenia under his dad's longtime friend Gregor Brezovic. It took only 15 minutes before the coaches were in awe. Luka's personality. Luka's a complete menace on the court. Off the court, he's just like an ordinary kid. He loves to play Fifa and loves American rap music. He's often seen quoting lyrics to popular Migos songs like Bad and Boujee or blasting bass-busting trap songs from the stereo of his car. He likes to play Call of Duty, often with former teammate and current NBAer Willy Hernangomez. But on the court, Luka's fun-loving, carefree, young and reckless persona dissolves. It's as if he's a totally new person. Everything off the court leaves his mind and is replaced by a symbiotic link between himself and the game. He evolves from a Call of Duty stick jockey into a Slovenian assassin. The 20-year-old did wonders. Notable active players such as LeBron James, Kevin Durant and Dwight Howard all made a huge impact in the league before turning 21. However, Luka Doncic is perhaps the best 21-year-old in NBA history. No player has ever produced numbers like Doncic at such an early age of their career, and the Slovenian has been influential enough to establish the Dallas Mavericks as contenders in the West, despite immense competition. EuroLeague. Following 3 impressive seasons in the EuroLeague with Real Madrid, Luka Doncic was selected with the 3rd overall pick by the Atlanta Hawks in the 2018 NBA draft. Doncic was soon traded to the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for Trae Young and a future pick, and the Slovenian was excellent during his first year in the league as he was named 2019 Rookie of the Year ahead of Young. While Doncic's rookie performances were among the most impressive of the past decade, the 20-year-old was able to further elevate his game during the opening weeks of the 2019-20 season. Through 22 appearances, Doncic is averaging 30.1 points, 10 rebounds and 9.2 assists per game, and the Mavs star is firmly in the race to be named 2020 MVP. So as Doncic continues to light up the NBA, here we'll take a look at what makes him so exciting to watch. Triple-double watch. During the 2016-17 season, the NBA world became fixated on whether Russell Westbrook could become just the 2nd player in NBA history to average a triple-double throughout the regular season. Indeed, the dynamic point guard went on to accomplish the feat on his way to being named MVP, and a similar scenario has emerged with Doncic. At 21, Doncic would become the youngest player to average a triple-double, Westbrook was 28, and his tendency to post huge numbers in points, rebounds and assists has been extremely fun to watch. Doncic finished November with a 30-point triple-double, and the whole NBA will be rooting for him over the next 4 months as he attempts to become the third player to accomplish a triple-double for the season. And not to mention, he just got a career-high 19 assists the other night against the Bucks. Doncic is also criticized at times. At times, Luka Doncic has received justified criticism. However, the Dallas star has been an absolute joy to watch offensively. While not the most athletic guard, Doncic can easily get to the basket and score in traffic, and despite only shooting 32% from three-point range, he's more than capable of knocking down a huge three. For an example, just look at his step-back 26-footer over LeBron James. Doncic has dropped at least 40 points on 3 occasions so far, including 41 points in 34 minutes against James Harden's Houston Rockets. His 12-point outing against the Denver Nuggets in late October remains the only time that he's dipped under 20 points this season, and only Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo can better this tally of 30.1 points per game. Doncic has yet to go missing in a big game for the Mavs this season, and Dallas fans can be assured that there are plenty more huge scoring nights to come from their new superstar. People may be able to question Luka Doncic's athleticism, and people may even be able to criticize his composure, but his passion and drive for the game can never be challenged. Luka Doncic shares something in common with the greats. He holds the relentless drive to be the greatest at what he does. He has it all covered. He's got everything that makes for a star: talent, charisma, confidence, and the looks. He's also conversant in several languages, starting with his native Slovenian. He tweets as much in Spanish as he does in English. Nothing speaks to the heart of a fan like someone speaking their language. Fans also love the joie de vivre Luka exhibits when he plays. West marveled at it. Even legends appreciate it when an athlete has a good time doing something so difficult. Of course, it's always possible that there can be too much of a good thing. Pretty soon, if not already, Luka's fame will get a little overwhelming. This is where his history as a pro in Europe will help, at least at first. Also, it helps that he plays in Dallas, not New York or Los Angeles. Mike Modano once said the star's move from hockey-mad Minneapolis to Texas made it easier for him to move about town in relative peace and preserve his sanity. Luka has personally resuscitated the Mavs, which has endeared him to the locals. Imagine what his life would be like if he'd saved the game of basketball in Manhattan. P3 training. Doncic has been visiting P3, a high-tech training facility in Santa Barbara, California, at least once a year since he was 15 years old. P3 has amassed a huge amount of data on NBA players, as they have evaluated 58% of the players who are on the season's opening night rosters. While Harden ranks in the 99th percentile of P3's NBA database both for eccentric force output and eccentric rate of force development, Doncic isn't far behind, ranking in the 92nd and 93rd percentiles respectively. Luka's elite deceleration and change of direction skills are key to his signature move, the step-back jumper. Marcus Elliott, founder and director of P3, said, "Luka's one of these guys that his most glaring performance advantages, his superpowers, aren't the things that have traditionally defined athleticism in a basketball player. This fact makes him the perfect athlete for teams to get confused with and make bad decisions about his athleticism. Luka has exceptional body language." One reason the move's so deadly is because Luka's able to cover an enormous amount of ground as he pushes off his plant foot. So much so that it occasionally looks like he's about to break into the splits. According to P3, Doncic's hip abduction during a one-off skater test, which is similar to the movement required during a step back, ranks in the 85th percentile of their NBA database. When they decide to stop on a dime, many athletes' upper half will continue to fall forward after they've planted their foot in the ground, so much so that it negatively impacts their balance, and they must take the time to reset themselves before efficiently executing subsequent athletic actions. The 6'7", 218-pound Doncic is exceptionally good at controlling his hips and trunk during deceleration, meaning he remains balanced and in control as he slows down. For a guy who probably wouldn't win many flat-out foot races or vertical jump contests against his NBA colleagues, Luka's elite deceleration helps him make the game look easy against the best competition on earth. So, who's your favorite NBA player and why? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Also, hit the bell icon button so that you'll get a notification whenever we post a new video.